Onetv special report.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Barangay Bacolod, Kapitan Junicio D'Italia. Okay, we have Barangay Bagakay, Kapitan Nina Romero. We also have Balintawak and also Banyadero. Walang tagduha. We also have Barangay Baybay San Roque and Barangay Baybay Santa Cruz. You will receive a certificate of participation and a cash prize of 3,000 pesos. Proceed ta diri sa atubangan, exit ta diri sa kilid para mo perma. Next, we have Barangay Baybay. Ay, wala pa. Sige, picture sa ali ay. Paper lang ha. Sunod, Barangay Baybay Triunfo, Barangay Bongbong, Barangay Kalabayan, Barangay Kapukaw C, and Barangay Kapukaw Proper. Next, prepare ha. Barangay Karangan, Barangay Carmen. Next, prepare lang ta ha. Barangay Katadman Manabay, Barangay Cavinti, and Barangay Kugon. After sa picture, katong mga natawag, diretso sa atubangan. So next, we have Barangay Kugon, Barangay Cavinti, Barangay Katadman Manabay, Barangay Carmen Annex, and Barangay Karangan. Make sure nga nakapirma ta mga kap ha. Please prepare Barangay Dalapang, Barangay Dimaluna, Barangay Diguan, Barangay Doña Consuelo, and of course Barangay Imbargo. Kilid lang tahulat sa katong mga natawag.
Sa sunod eh, sa sunod. Nagigaw na po, 30,000.
Next, we have Barangay Gala, Barangay Gangu, Barangay Gutukan Dako, Barangay Gutukan Dyut, and Barangay Gimad. Barangay Kinuman Norte, Barangay Kinuman Sur, and Barangay Labinay, and also Barangay Labu. pero certificate lang ang madawat. Next, we have Barangay Laman, Barangay Lipusong, Barangay Malaubang, Barangay Maningkol, and Barangay Manaka. Okay, next we have Barangay Mentiring, Barangay Pantaon, Barangay Pulot, Barangay San Antonio, and Barangay Sangay Dako. Okay, congratulations. Next, we have our last batch for this awarding of consolation prize. We have Barangay Sinuza, Barangay Stimson Abordo, Barangay Tabid, Barangay Tinago, and of course, lastly, Barangay 50th District. Congratulations sa ato ang mga kapitan, barangay officials, and ato ang workers sa ilang pagpaningkamot o pagpananom, pag-gardening. Congratulations sa ato ang mga kapitan. So next, let's proceed sa ato ang next award. The Garden of Go, Grow, and Glow Household Category. So first, for achieving third place in the Garden of Go, Grow, and Glow Contest 2025 Household Category, held from October 23 to December 2, 2025, your dedication to cultivating a thriving home garden exemplifies the values of food security, nutrition, and sustainability. Your efforts not only provide nourishment for your family, but also inspire the community to embrace backyard gardening as way of life. So we have, for third place, we have Ma'am Porfiria A. Patoy from Barangay Pulot. She will be receiving a certificate of recognition and a cash prize of 6,000 pesos. Congratulations. Okay, next we have our second place for the Household Category Award. We have Ma'am Eva Jury Salomon from Barangay San Antonio. You will be receiving a certificate of recognition and a cash prize of 8,000 pesos. Next, of course, our champion for this category, we have our first place goes to Ma'am LV R. El Camel of Barangay Labo. You will be receiving a cash prize of 10,000. So at this point, of course, ang mag-judge dili gyud pod lalim no kay all of them are best. Ang ilang pag-garden man gyud kay ilang man gyud ang hinaguan. So ang atong judge ato pong awardan og recognition. First, we have our board of judges for the Hapag sa Barangay Communal Category Contest. We have Sir Randy Butalid from the DILG. Sir Randy Butalid from an Administrative Assistant 4 from DILG, in grateful recognition of your invaluable contribution as judge in the Halina't Magtanim ng Prutas at Gulay sa Barangay Garden Contest 2025, your expertise, dedication, and impartial judgment greatly contributed to the success of the contest and to promoting sustainable gardening, food security, and community involvement in Ozamiz City. Congratulations. Next, we have Ma'am Grichimi Prito from an Agricultural Technologies of Oka. We also have Sir Victor L. Navarez, our Supervising Agriculturist of BPI PQS Ozamiz. Next, for an awarding of Board of Judges from a Garden of Go, Grow and Glow Household Category Contest, we have Ma'am Ligi S. Biliot, an agriculturist of Oka. We also have Ma'am Marisa. Okay. Okay. We also have our next judge is Ma'am Marisa R. Pahalya, our Senior Administrative Assistant 3 from Liga ng Mga Barangay. Next, we have Ma'am Lilita G. Navarez, our City Nutrition Action Officer from the City Nutrition Office. Okay, katong naulahi, perma lang ta diri. Okay, thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause sa ato ang mga kapitan and winners. Thank you also our city councilors. Listen to the closing message of our very own CLGOO, Mr. Edgel G. Vedra. A round of applause.
Salamat, Ma'am Angela. Of course, to our Vice Mayor, atong full force ng City Council, ang atong Nutrition Office headed by Ma'am Navarez, and katong mga judges, murag kadudahan o di man tumao. Saway pabor-pabor, no? And the rest, naadiri karon para mo witness sa awarding ceremony sa atong hapag. Okay. Congratulations sa first, second, third, muli kay Sakay Jot o kisa itong isa? Trigos, no? Actually, guys, mga punong barangays, wala gid ko naapilaan ni sa judges. Ako ipaapilaan ni ako staff. Kabalo mo nga, no? Kaya ang inyong idalit, utan ra gid puros. Di nga naman dahil sa Ma'am Navares nga, sir, ay good pag-expect ditong Bisaya, manok, kanding, o baboy kay munggos sa gito niya. Ang imong arthritis, ko ay salamat. Muna akong ipadala, si Randy. Again, sa tanan 51 barangays, salamat kayo. Congratulations! Pakpakan na ito tanan. I'm so proud because as your DILG, ang atong department nagpadala og Memorandum Circular 2023-001 on the implementation of hapag halina't pagtanim ng gulay at prutas. Ang purpose is to ensure food security. Gasigi man kog inspection kada quarterly, di ba? Og nakita ninyo, bisag naamoy mga utan dito pag-inspection, di man utan ninyong ihatag sa kuha, no? Manok tibuok man. Nakita ginako ang inyong paningkamot, mga honorables, no? Nagtanom mo para sa inyong barangay, inyong ibaligya, inyong ipanghatag para na ay food security. Karon panahon na ang inyong itanom gasolina o diesel na lang. O pwede ba na matanong? No? At least nakatabang, di ba? Nakatabang sa inyo kay imbis tag 20 ang kilo sa ampalaya sa merkado. Amo tag 20 ba? Tagpila? Di po na ko itipang praman. Tagot sinta. At least dito sa inyo na himong 20 or ipanghatag. Di ba nakatabang sa inyo? No? Ako makita gid nato, no? Paglabay pa lang nimo sa dalan nga kaning barangay na ay food security, barangay Kinumansor, diha dapit ka area. Nga naman, sa kilid pa lang daan sa barangay, I don't know with the rest of the city council kung nakalabay mo diha, na ay tanglad nga gitanom. No? Food security na siya kaysa sige kag pangayo sa imong silingan. May tanglad, may kamote, mga kalamunggay, hangtod pangayoon sunod asawa. No? So again, congratulations sa inyo. Proud kay ko sa barangay officials, sa tibuok barangay officials sa tibuok Ozamiz City kay kitaray nagpahigayon ani nga awarding, of course with the initiation of our City Nutrition Officer, si Ma'am Navares, no? Kami, may kahatag po, may gani kay. Sige lang, sunod, padayon lang gyapon mo. Padayon, ginato na kay gawas sa award, no? Napod may inspection kay basin og pwede po na makasuhan administratively kay wala mo nag-implement sa atong balaod sa hapag. Ipadayon na, no? Proud kay ko. Karon kabalo ko nga kaniga report, ako man report sa province, sa regional level. And siguro makomment ang atong LGU for having this activity nga nag-incentivize ta or nag-award ta sa mga barangays nga nagtuman sa balaod sa hapag. Daghang salamat og maayong hapon ka natong tanan.
Thank you so much, Sir Edgel Vedra. Okay, thank you everyone. Congratulations once again to all the winners. May all continue to plant the seeds of health and prosperity. This has been your host or MC, Angelo Mecarante, saying, Padayon sa kanunay sa pag-asenso, Ozamiz. Thank you so much.
Honorable Chair, there are no pending items on my table under item number 8. There are no committee reports submitted. We now proceed to item number 9. Conduct business whereby we proceed to Leader C. Unassigned business whereby we have 12 appointment sessions on our chair. And may I start with the first appointment session, number 1. The request of our city mayor for ordinance for temporary closure of one lane and one shoulder of Barangay Aguada for the Aya Akid Ozamiz project. I yield to Committee on Infrastructure, Committee on Transportation and Traffic. Honorable Asir Ramiro to recommend action on this item, Madam Chair.
Honorable Romero is now recognized by the chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass this written request, a request for authority for temporary closure of one lane and one road shoulder, Barangay Aguada, Aya Arkin, Ozamiz project. Passing this for first reading, Madam Chair.
Move for first reading. Reservations.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for the smooth flow of traffic, Madam Chair. I move to pass this for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Due to the urgency of this resolution, Honorable Romero is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon decision number 2, our resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Attorney Sam Norman J. Quintis, to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz City the data turnover agreement with the Philippine Statistics Authority for the turnover of the community-based monitoring system data. Ano yun to Chairman ng Committee on Information, Communication and Technology, Honorable Diego Siso, to introduce an action on this item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Suizo is now recognized by the chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair and the Honorable Majority Floor Leader. This representation would like to pass a resolution authorizing the local Chief Executive Sam Norman G. Fuentes to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz City the data turnover agreement with the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA for the turnover of the community-based monitoring system CBMS data on first reading, Madam Chair, with reservation.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion.
Whereas there is a need for us to implement the agreement with regards to the PSA's compliance, this representation would like to pass on second, third, and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion, Madam Chair.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, Honorable Suizo is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon session number 3, our resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Attorney Norman G. Pintes, to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz the service agreement with AGM Medical Waste Specialists Incorporated for the collection of medical waste. I now yield to the Chairman of the Committee on Environment and Natural Resources, Honorable John Sakin, to introduce and recommendation of this item, Madam Chair.
The Honorable Junjun Sakin is now recognized by the chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I move to pass a resolution authorizing the local Chief Executive Sam Norman G. Fuentes to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz City the service agreement with AGM Medical Waste Specialists Incorporated for the collection of medical waste. For first reading, Honorable Chair, with reservation.
Move for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Honorable Chair, on this manifestation, I move for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, Honorable Chair, on joint motion.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, Honorable Sakin is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon decision number 4, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Attorney Sam Norman J. Pintes, to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz City as donor the deed of donation and acceptance in favor of EMTCC Branch 3, Ozamiz City, 10 Judicial Region related to the donation of 2 recognitions. And I yield to Chairman of the Committee on Justice, Honorable Attorney Daniel Lau, to introduce the recommendation of this item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Daniel Lau is now recognized by the chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. A joint motion approving a resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Mayor Sam Norman G. Fuentes, to enter into and sign on behalf of Ozamiz City as donor the deed of donation and acceptance in favor of the Branch 3, Ozamiz City, 10th Judicial Region, relative to the donation of the two air conditioners. I move to pass this in the first reading, waiving the internal rules.
Move
For first reading, Madam Chair,
Move for first reading.
with reservation.
Move for first reading and with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For public interest, I pass this resolution for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, Madam Chair.
For public interests, the Honorable Daniela is passing this request resolution for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon decision number 6, a resolution approving the use of Ozamiz Park for the conduct of the military rotation training program every Saturday of March, April, and June 2026 by Tobias Prisano, Faith General Hospital Incorporated, and to the Chairman of the Committee on Public Health and Hospitals, Honorable Catherine C. Lim, to introduce the recommendation of the item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Catherine Lim is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to pass a resolution approving the use of Ozamiz Park for the conduct of military orientation training program every Saturday of March, April, and June 2026 by Tobias Feliciano Faith General Hospital Incorporated on first reading.
Move for first reading, reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you. For public purpose, I would like to pass this for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
For public interest, the Honorable Catherine Lim is passing this resolution for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks? Hearing the motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I missed appropriation number 5, an ordinance authorizing the temporary closure of various roads in the territorial jurisdiction of San City for the live dramatization of the Station of the Cross by the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. on April 2, 2026. And I yield to the Committee on Traffic Management, Honorable Asa Romero, to introduce the recommendation of this item, Madam Chair.
The Honorable Romero is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass this ordinance authorizing the temporary road closure of various roads in the territorial jurisdiction of Ozamiz City for the live dramatization of the Station of the Cross by the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 2 April 2026, Madam Chair, passing this for first reading with reservation.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. A road closure, Madam Chair, is essential to ensure the safety and security of the participants, as well as to facilitate the smooth flow of traffic. Madam Chair, with this, I move to pass this ordinance, temporary road closure for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Due to the urgency of this request ordinance, Honorable Romero is passing this on the second and final reading, an ordinance authorizing the temporary road closure of various roads in the territorial jurisdiction of Ozamiz City for the live dramatization of the Station of the Cross by the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 2 of April 2026. For the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Appropriation number 7, a resolution approving the motorcade on March 18, 2026 for the 18th CAAP founding anniversary celebration by Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. I again yield to Chairman of the Committee on Public Transportation, Honorable Asa Romero, to introduce the recommendation on this item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Romero is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass this resolution approving the motorcade on 18 March 2026 for the 18th CAAP founding anniversary celebration by the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. Passing this for first reading, Madam Chair, with reservation.
Move for first reading, reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In the interest of public service, Madam Chair, I move to pass this resolution approving motorcade on March 18th for second and final reading, waiving the...
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, Honorable Romero is passing this on the second and final reading, a resolution approving the motorcade on March 18, 2026 for the 18th founding anniversary celebration with the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. For the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Approving session number 8. A resolution approving the mobile national ID registration and other related activities from March to April 2026 in Ozamiz City by the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA. And to the Committee on Information, Communication and Technology, Honorable Requisition to endorse the recommendation is item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Suizo is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Majority Floor Leader. This representation would like to pass a resolution approving the mobile national ID registration and other related activities from March to April 2026 in the city of Ozamiz by the Philippine Statistics Authority. On first reading, Madam Chair, with reservation.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. In urgency of this resolution, this representation would like to pass second, third, and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, Honorable Suizo is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Approving session number 9. A resolution approving the March 2026 Labor Force Survey in various barangays of Ozamiz City from 11 March 2026 until 31 March 2026 by the Philippine Statistics Authority. And I yield to the co-chairman of the Committee on Labor, Honorable Junjun Sakin, to endorse the recommendation of this item.
The Honorable Sakin is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I am to pass a resolution approving the March 2026 Labor Force Survey in the various barangays of Ozamiz City from 11 March 2026 until 31 March 2026 by the Philippine Statistics Authority. On first reading with reservation, Honorable Chair.
Move for first reading, reservation. Motion approved.
Honorable Chair, to address the request, I move for the second and final reading with internal rules on joint motion.
Due to the for public interest, Honorable Sakin is passing this resolution for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Approving session number 10. A resolution approving the quarterly aquaculture survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority in Barangay Sangayjot, Mayandiro, San Antonio, Pulot, and Carmen on 16 to 31 March 26, 15 to 30 June 26, and 16 to 30 October 26, and 16 to 30 November 26. I again yield to Chairman of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Honorable Dun Sakin, to endorse the recommendation of this item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Sakin is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I am also to pass a resolution approving the quarterly aquaculture survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority in barangays Sangay Diot, Bañadero, San Antonio, Pulot, and Barangay Carmen on 16 to 31 March 2026, 15-30 June 2026, 16-30 October 2026, and 16-30 November 2026, Honorable Chair, on first reading with reservation.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Honorable Chair, to start the request, I move for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, Honorable Sakin is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment, remarks, hearing and motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Approving session number 11, a resolution approving the conduct of the annual tax campaign, other tax updates on the 11th of March 2026 by the Bureau of Internal Revenue, and I yield to Chairman of Committee on Trade, Commerce and Industry, Honorable Cecilio Cot, to endorse and recommendation of this item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Cecil Co is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. So I move to pass a resolution approving the conduct of an annual tax campaign and other tax updates on March 11, 2026 by the BIR for first reading with reservations.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. In order to promote tax payment compliance and encourage timely filing of tax returns, and in preparation for the filing of annual income tax this April 15, 2026, I move to pass this resolution on its second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Move for first, second, and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing the motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The last but not the least, upon session number 12, resolution approving the charging of appropriations for the extension of service of Ma'am Maribik Amino on the following items: personal services 603,826, tapos maintenance other operating expenses for traveling expenses 3,450, and maintenance other operating expenses for subsidy to other NGOs 881,870. I move a motion to approve this approval on the first reading with reservations. Honorable Chair.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. In the exchange of public service and for public interest, I move the motion to approve this resolution to charge to the appropriations for the extension of service of former CSWD Department Head Ma'am Maribik Amino for the following amounts: 680,000 for personal services, 3,450 for traveling expenses, and 881,850 for the subsidy to other NGOs. I move for approval of the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Approving the second and final reading, this request for appropriation of salaries and other benefits during the extended period of government service by the former CSW officer Maribika Amino. Move for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
For the second reading.
For second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing the motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. There are no pending matters on my table under item number 10, basis for third reading. Hence, at this juncture, may we now have peace and privilege to hear on PCL matters from Honorable Catherine Lim, Honorable Sir.
For PCL matters, Honorable Lim is now recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. About the PCL convention, last week we attended. Only 2 of the councilors were not, were absent. Did not travel, Madam Chair. And also our journey with Attorney Mars Tapayan and other councilors there in PCL are very informative also with the convention, Madam Chair. And would like also to thank you, the PCL, one Ascenso PCL officers, especially our President, Honorable Haneya Chong, for accommodating us, and with her staff as well, Madam Chair. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your sound travel. Very good.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May you also represent and privilege to hear SK matters from Honorable Phil Reynoso, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Reynoso is now recognized for SK matters.
For SK matters, none at this moment, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. Majority Floor Leader.
None at the moment.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May you also hear pleasure and privilege on ABC matters from Honorable Archie Romero, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Romero is now recognized by the Chair for some ABC matters.
None for now, Madam Chair.
No, not by the Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May we have the pleasure and privilege to hear on matters concerning the indigenous people, Honorable Suizo, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Suizo is now recognized by the Chair for matters concerning the indigenous people.
For IP matters, Madam Chair, none as of the moment.
Kinan at the moment noted by the chair.
Madam Chair, we are now encouraged to proceed to Kinomonote after our negotiation. I now move to adjourn the negotiation, Madam Chair.
Session is adjourned. Thank you.
Onetv special report.